Cowa Bunga gamers, welcome back to another episode of Technological Journey. Last time we worked on the wetwares, we ended up getting biotin and linoleic acid. This time we're going to work on vitamin A, hopefully get the B27 Growth Supplement, and hopefully maybe even glutamine for the raw growth medium. That would be fantastic. Just checking in on Benny here. Still kicking ass, still powering our entire base off of a single HV machine. But anyway, let's just jump in here. So the first thing we need to do is remember where our oil processing is, and we are going to throw down another advanced distillation tower. What are these? Hold on. I forgot we had chemical. What does this make? Oh, this makes. Okay, so we want like 40 of these bad boys, right? So the plan with this advanced distillation tower that we are going to make is that we need resin, right? We need resin for the turpentine and isoprene. So that's sort of what we're going for. It shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so we got the distillation tower all piped in. We got the fluid output hatches and the item output hatch here. Down here we got resin going in. So all we need to do, and we're going to head over to machine 2 for this, is get a... Oh, perfect. We want a fluid extractor, but we want this to be sticky resin, right? Sticky resin, place this down. You've seen this a bajillion times. Extract, so that should be going. You know, I just realized we forgot, not even we. Oh, no, bag. There we go. I was worried it would get stuck. Okay, so we need 2 more slots here. Right? So we want 2 fluid storage buses, one for turpentine and the other for isoprene. So we'll make this one turpentine, and this one will be isoprene. So we should be getting... Yeah, perfect. God, having a subnet for fluids is so nice. It's so easy too. It's just here. And then we just need to set those on the storage. So that's that. Right, I don't think I ever explained why we needed to do that. So for vitamin A, acetone is easy. We have acetone. Citral is the hard part. Citral we needed isoprene for. We also needed this beta pine, which comes from the turpentine. So this is what we're going to set up next. This beta iodine. Beta iodine? Why can I not talk? Okay, so let's head over to... How are these going, by the way? 4 buckets already. 47 buckets. Okay, so those are going to take a while. We might also want to turn that off, just so it doesn't go through the entire backlog of sticky resin we have. Even though we have like 160,000 sticky resin, I'd rather not go through that immediately. Where are we headed? We're headed over here. Okay, so all these recipes for... This is an MV recipe. HV. HV. Yeah, so these are all relatively straightforward recipes. We just need a bunch of chemical reactors, which we do have, surprisingly. I'm going to do these in single block machines since they are below IV, below LUV. I think there's one LUV recipe in here that I was looking at. I think formaldehyde was the... Yeah, this one, the way we're going to do it is LUV. So this is going to be our bottleneck for the longest time. But that's fine. We don't need... This is going to keep running even when we're not playing, so it's not the end of the world. So I think what I want to do... What do I want to do? How do I want to do this? Start from the start, right? So vitamin A, hold on. Vitamin A is an HV recipe. I say we put this in a large chemical reactor. So that's probably going to be what we do last. So let's throw down this. Let's get signs too. I like having signs for everything. So this is going to be vitamin A, right? Pumps. And so this is going to be these two. Import, and then we also need our cyan cables. These can go away for now. You can probably go away too. We'll need you. Okay. So this is going to be vitamin A. You got that. Vitamin A also produces oxygen and hydrochloric, which is fine. If I put it on a fluid storage, that will... Didn't I say we were going to do this in... Whatever. If it needs to be moved into an LCR, it will move it into an LCR. Right? Not the first time we'll be doing that. Okay, so next, vitamin A. Nope, next, beta. So this is going to be the beta iodine right here. And inside this is going, so we need... This is going to be full of acetone. We can just throw down a filter there. I should be using the titanium screwdriver just so that we get it used up. Okay. So acetone. Next is Cidol, right? Vitamin A for citral. Citral is this stuff. Citral, and then next to citral, we're going to have the items. Oh, shoot, what is it called? It is the beta pine. Or like Chris Pine. Sure, no. Beta prine, and beta prine comes from sulfur trioxide and turpentine, right? So the way we're going to do this, since it reuses sulfuric acid, is that we're going to have a fluid storage bus here with turpentine and sulfuric acid. And then we're also going to have an ME fluid storage bus that will take the sulfuric acid and put it back, right? And then we can point the items into here. And then this is going to have another pump. a fluid interface with oxygen and isoprene. Right, and then then this gets pointed that way with the fluid output, and then we don't need citral there. Perfect. Right, does this make sense? Betaprene, so this should all be that should just be it for the beta iodine. So let's go get, you know, it'd be really cool. I think this is how I want this to be. So I want this to come up between and then down and over. And then, yeah, I see how I want this to. Yeah, that looks so much better. Yeah, okay, so let's come over here and put everything in here that we need. So we need turpentine, isoprene, acetone, right? We also want these to have a priority, something I've been forgetting to do. We also want sulfuric acid and oxygen, right? Sulfuric acid. Oh wait, no, we don't need a lot of sulfuric acid because it gets looped. Right, so this, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something in there. No, we don't. Import. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, it keeps up. Nice. So you go in, you got that, beta iodine, and again, no. Allow input. So pump cover. So we have beta iodine, but why aren't you going in? Okay, so who was yelling at me that it can only be made in an LCR and not a single block? And that's what we got here. Quickly set one of these up. So all we need to do is throw in beta iodine and propargyl chloride. Yes, that's what I'm going with. Okay, so let's work on the second half of vitamin A. Ooh-wee. So hydrochloric acid, easy enough. Actually, before we get too far in, we can throw this down. What is it? Propyl chloride. Okay, so this is going to be hopefully not too bad. Import, and then this. So propyl chloride, hydrochloric, and that. You get a fluid storage bus. Slap down, extract only. Bam. Okay, cool. Cool. So let's clear up some more room here while we think about what we have to do next. Okay, so I think I figured it out, and we're going to need 2 blast furnaces. So I quickly set those up. So this one on the right is going to be our acetylene. Right, and so this is going to take calcium carbide and steam. So we need an input hatch and a, yeah, HV works, right? So input hatch. And this is going to be steam. And this is going to be an item interface. with calcium carbide, right? I do not like how I've got this set up, but there's no better way to do it. And then the output of this is going to be a MV output bus. Actually, let's do an HV output bus. And we want an output hatch at LUV. Do we have a hatch? We have an input hatch we can switch. So I guess that's what we'll do. Okay, so you go there, and then we just need our last heat proof. And then this one here is going to be our calcium carbide. And the input for this is going to be 2 input hatches. And then I believe it was an output, yeah. Output for both item and fluid. So the 2 here, this one's going to be carbon. I believe the other one was quicklime. Yeah, this one needs to be quicklime. And we'll probably just use storage buses for these for the time being until we realize they don't work and it would be better to just store this on a subnet. But for the time being, this is the way the cookie crumbles. So what do we need over here? What we need over here is quicklime and then carbon. And then we need steam on the fluid, right? I want that here. What does this produce? This produces calcium hydroxide. Calcium chloride. I don't think we particularly care that much about this. It should be filled with carbon. It is, and we should be getting steam in the one that needs steam. We do. Okay, so all we need to do now is get quicklime set up. So let's go do that. So quicklime, as we found. Is going to be calcite dust. Classic. Okay, so like we said, this is just going to be a chemical reactor with calcite dust, a circuit of 1. And then that's it. Do we want to put this in a drawer? What are we missing here? Power. You don't have power. Why don't you have power? 6044, because that is wrong. Should be input ADC0. There we go. And there's the quicklime. So we need to get rid of the carbon dioxide. My question is, do we have a place for carbon dioxide to go? Like, is it getting recycled anywhere? It might be. Let's try it with the storage bus first. Nope. That isn't what I wanted, but thank you. Carbon dioxide. We can put a pump here. And that, and yeah, so carbon dioxide isn't going anywhere. That doesn't feel right. Let me check fluid. I feel like we should have carbon dioxide. Yeah, so carbon dioxide, it is here. So why is it not? Oh, okay, there it goes. And then since this is open, let's get a drawer. And then we can lock it. And then we can storage bus it. I just finished reading Dune and it was really good. Highly suggest it. Like, the book I have of Dune is so thick that for the past few years I was like intimidated to read it. But once I actually started reading it, it went by really fast. It's such an easy read, and it's I see why it's such a huge issue or huge thing. Great book, great series. Or I just picked up the second book in the series, so I'm excited to start reading that and seeing if I like it. If it's as, my biggest fear is that it's not as good as the first one, and it's like a waste of time. But I don't think it will be. No problems found. So why aren't you starting? Quicklime, carbon, calcium chloride, carbon monoxide. I see. This is, it just needs better coils. So we can put better coils on there and it should just work. Yeah. Currently I'm reading Agatha Christie's, one of the Poirot detective novels. I've only just started it, but so far I enjoy it. It's the first detective novel I've ever read, so I'm kind of like still unsure about it. But so far I'm liking what I'm reading. And I'm excited to finish it. See what I think of it at the end. What's going on here? Plus Steam. What did you have in you? You had calcium carbide, and you stopped because of the carbon monoxide. Okay, and the carbon monoxide, it should probably go over here. Yeah. I also wouldn't feel bad getting rid of it. Do we have carbon monoxide over here? We do. We do. Okay, so honestly, that's probably fine. It's just an extra way for us to get carbon. We have 143,000 carbon dust. I know that doesn't mean anything because we burn through everything so fast in these expert mod packs, especially Great Tech, but like, it could be worse. Okay, I'll just leave that as it is for now. So what were we making that for? We have this, right? This goes into a chemical reactor with formaldehyde. Okay, so you have nothing. So we wanted vitamin A, but we're making, so that's this, right? And the alcohol is going to be here. Propargyl alcohol. And so this is going to be these two with a little cheeky copper dust in it. We need a pump here. That's what we're missing. Let's get rid of the coils. Import, wait. Oh, now we're full on. Oh, wait, no, that's good. That's what we want to be full on. Did I not put a, no, I did. Extract only. Oh. I see. I see. Okay, so now all we need is, wait, no. This is what we're making. We need formaldehyde, and formaldehyde, I thought I made a bunch of chemical reactors. I guess I didn't. But formaldehyde comes from oxygen, methanol, and silver. So let me get that like set up and I'll bring you back. Okay, we're back, just setting up formaldehyde here. So this is going to be methanol and oxygen. Remember to set that, and then oxygen goes in, and then we should be getting formaldehyde. Yeah, and this is the, shoot, this is the LUV recipe, isn't it? At 10 seconds. Maybe this should have been in a LCR. We'll see how this works. Right, so that should have gone, no, that should have gone over here. Yeah, so there's our propyl alcohol. And all we need here is going to be a fluid storage bus. You go, and then it should have gone in here. Propyl chloride. So we just need hydrochloric acid. I think we're full here, so let me make another one. Really fast. Export. And then what? Hydrochloric? Okay, so this should be going, which means this should be going. Did this go? Hey, we got it. Chloride, hold on. Oh. Wait, vitamin A. Is that right? I don't feel like that's right. Vitamin A. No, that is right. What are you missing? What are you missing? Why didn't you work? You have power. Oh, it's 25 buckets. So we need a bigger input hatch. I know I had a bunch of them somewhere. Okay, so you can go in, you can go in. Why aren't we making any more of this? Extract only. Yeah, we have a bunch of it. Oh, I know. I took it off. $32 and 13. 17. Oh. Okay. Okay. So this made a lot more than I thought it would. And hydrochloric does sort of get looped. But how much of it gets looped is my question. Like, do we need to have it here? This we'll find out. Let me take hydrochloric off and we'll just see how it goes. Actually, we can look. So this produces 5 buckets of hydrochloric for 5 buckets. So yeah, it gets looped. Okay, cool. So that's fine. I'm not too put off by that. What I'm put off of though, acetone, citral, isoprene. Okay, so this is just going to take a while to get through enough of it, but we have vitamin A. And so this B27 Growth Supplement, what is this made out of? B27 is an LCR with basically everything. Okay, I'm back. I got a LCR for the B27 growth formula. Let's just put in the vitamin A that we're going to need, or that we already have. And so what goes into this? What goes into this is everything, right? So it's like 5 things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. So vitamin A, wait, what? $32 and 32, why didn't this work? Why? Oh, it's disabled. That makes sense. I was like, we'll deal with that in a later bit. So perfect. We have everything except for this, which is ethylene oxide and ammonia. Right? Ammonia we have, and ethylene oxide, ethylene. Do we have ethylene? I think we do. Yeah, we have a bunch of ethylene. So this is just going to be 2 chemical reactors. 2 chemical reactors. I need some pumps. That's what I need. We're here to pump you up. That's for the whole people in the audience. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this first one is going to be the etho. It's going to be these. Actually, you know what? I think we don't even need the oxide on here. All we need, because the oxide is going to be here, so we can just pump that in. So this is going to, what the hell even is this? ethylene ammonia. And then this one is going to be the oxide, right? So this is going to be oxygen and ethylene. How do we have ethylene on here? That's insane. And then we needed a circuit of 10. Okay. That's going, this is going, and then we just need a storage bus on here, and we are Gucci. That's 4 of the 5 for this. This episode is getting longer than I'd like, but we are almost done here. Is it this one we need? Ethyl? No. For the B27 growth, which one are we missing? None of them. We have all of them. Oh. Hey, and we have B27 growth formula. This goes in another, this goes in a large mixer that we have. Okay. Okay, so glutamate. Glutamate is easy. We just have to go through the same rigmarole as before. Dirt. This isn't bad at all. This isn't bad at all. Okay, so the episode's a bit shorter than I thought, so we have some time. So let's try to get glutamate, and maybe even the raw growth formula, right? So what do we need for this? Let's start at glutamine. So we need, so this bioreactor requires clean ammonia solution and this Brevibacterium flavum. And this is just dirt and a clean petri dish. So let's get dirt and a clean, or a petri dish? Clean culture. Ah, we need agar for that. Thankfully we should have that. If I can remember where we are making. Where are we making this? Oh, it's over here. Biotin glutamate. I guess this will be where we put glutamine. So we're just going to grab like a cell of that and head over here to this assembler. No, this assembler. Yeah. So we need an agar, right? So there we go. We have the clean petri dish now. And the clean petri dish goes into a bioreactor with some dirt. Pretty simple. So we'll use the glutamate one since this is the one we're going to have. Hold on. So that's the output. This input bus, input hatch. So this is, no, that's clean ammonia. And then all we need is like a cell. So we can head back over here, pop these in. So this is another 2 minutes, but in this 2 minutes, hold on, before we do this, let's just take off this so we don't end up with another situation where I have to make another one of these. So let's set up the mixer, right? Actually, no, this is the wrong mixer. Oh, I'm actually in the machine. Where am I? Yeah, so the mixer for the ammonia solution, right? So clean ammonia. This is just going to be a pump with ammonia and distilled water. Perfect. So that's that part done. But there was another part, right? The raw growth medium. We can preemptively set up this as a oh, these are outputs. We need to look at the input, specifically the input hatch, right? So growth medium is this, are these three, and then aluminum nitrate. Ammonium nitrate is another one we need. And ammonium nitrate, I believe, is a chemical reactor. With ammonia and nitrite, pretty straightforward. Or nitric acid or something. Yeah, nitric acid. I'm surprised we have all these on tap. Oh, I know what's happening. We're taking it from... It's this one. It's this one that's seeing everything. I don't hate that. I really don't. As long as this is on extract only, which it is. Okay, cool. So this should be done by now. So what do we do with this? With this, we put it back into here. It goes, it's a 10-second recipe, and then it makes, this is another one where we don't want or don't need the fluid output. So that's going to be a storage bus. This is a EV output, yes. Okay, so, how did we do this before? How did we do this before? Actually, we should do it over here. Should we? Yeah, let's have this one be the Brev flavor from Brev flavor. And all this needs, this is quite simple. All this needs is an input bus of the ULV variety and an input hatch of, say, the HV variety. Right? Because that's what we... Oh, wait, no, we used EV over there. So let's use EV here. Hold on. We can actually preemptively set this up. That goes there, and then this. We do that. Input hatch goes down, and then input bus goes down. Right? So you go, and you get 2. Okay, so this needs a storage bus here. Right? And this needs a fluid interface since it's just getting voided. So once again, we want this to have like a high priority. Wait, what? Like this was just working, wasn't it? Where did... I bet it went over here. Yeah. And we want this to have a low priority. Like, I think -1 will work. We'll see. Yeah, that seems to be keeping up. Nice. Okay, so that's done. What else do we need for this? We have clean ammonia. I think we just need sugar, which we do. There we go. How's our sugar doing, by the way? Okay, we're still Gucci. Nice. So once again, actually no, not once again. I can just go down, and this should output glutamate. Yeah, sick. Okay, so we have glutamate. And this is just filling itself up, just like this did. Is Eevee going to be too much? Eevee might be too much, but it's too late now. As long as this keeps up, which it looks like it is, we're good. Okay, so. Oh. Glutamate raw growth medium. And raw growth medium, we just need the glutamate in here, I believe. Glutamine, I keep forgetting. Let's do an LV input hatch for this. Right? So we should hopefully have glutamate. Okay, raw growth. What are we forgetting? We have 3 required, so we're missing B27. Why are we missing B27? Because we never put it on a storage bus. Hilarious. There we go. Oh, and we have raw growth medium now. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So where are we? Now all we need is sulfanilamide. That gets a serialized growth medium. And then we just need these 3. So we're almost at stem cells. Ooh, that's huge. Okay, so this is going to be where we wrap up. Next time we'll work on sulfanilamide, serialized growth medium, and the rapidly replicating animal cells. Maybe even get stem cells next episode. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall catch you next time.